we're going to be building some shelves today. These are temporary shelves, quickie shelves. We can take them apart. We've already put together what I call the shelves themselves, and we are going to be putting uprights to have them all stand up. So I've sized them so that we can get 3 shelf covers just out of thin OSB out of each sheet. So 3 out of each sheet. It's made our materials go a lot further, and it's using the dimensions in a way that makes sense. We had very little waste. Actually, what I found was the 2x4s and the 2x2s cost pretty much the same. They're within 40 cents a piece. So I ripped the 2x2s to make I ripped the 2x4s to make 2x2s, so I got twice the number of boards for about the same price.
And we'll show them as we go along here.
A little bit of work, and watch how we put this together. It's quick and easy.
A car full of shelves.
Why are we doing this? Because it's a solution to live like no one else, so we can live like no one else. We're on the Dave Ramsey plan right now, and we've had our stuff in a storage container, but it's been such a small storage container, we couldn't ever get to our things. So we went a little bit further, found a storage container by my work, brand new, bigger, same price, and we are building shelves in it, so it'll be like an extension of our house while we're still in the travel trailer paying off our debt. We're excited. Come along.
$10 by $20 by $10. Watch this transform into an extension of what we're calling our home storage.
Old batteries aren't lasting very well.
On yours?
We're gonna run out of batteries before we get this done.
Oh, on both of them.
Yeah, those are all gone right now.
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh no. So are those actually built, or are they just sides?
What's that?
Those are actually built?
Those are all built.
Those are 3 shelves?
I have two to go. This one.
Oh, cool.
Now, to put the panels in, we're gonna have to line them up side by side this way and slide the panels in that way.
Alrighty, it's been yesterday and today, and look at this, you guys. Look at this, look at this. I mean, I got books now that I can actually take out. There's all the book boxes on the top for when we need them. But I mean, I found all my homesteading books and just incredible things, and we still have a lot more to bring over, and we're gonna have a shelf down the middle, but these are the shelves we built, and we are so happy. Wave, Jim. We're going to discuss free radicals. Free radicals. They're free, Jim. We can have them.
We don't have to pay for them.
You do not have to pay for them, but you do have to pay for them.
Oh, the price is big.
So free radicals are electrons in our body that are unpaired, and they get damaged by... Come on, you can think of this.
I can think of this. Well, it's going to be things that we take into us. It's going to be, say, if we smoke.
Yep.
Alcohol causes them.
Yep. Rancid oils.
Okay. Damaged oils when you overheat them.
Yep. Our lifestyle, not enough sleep. Everything out there does it. So we're gonna help you learn about antioxidants and what foods you need to eat in order to have antioxidants in them. And these are some of the foods.
You can have leeks and onions and garlic.
Eggplants and grapes and berries.
Pumpkins, mangoes, apricots, carrots, spinach, and parsley.
Seafood and lean meat and milk and nuts.
Citrus fruits and apples.
Cruciferous vegetables like broccoli and cabbage and cauliflower.
Soybeans, lentils, peas, milk.
I think we said milk, but you know, it has different kinds of antioxidants in it. Sesame seeds, bran, whole grains, and vegetables.
Green leafy vegetables like spinach and corn again.
Corn is not a green leafy vegetable, but it does have lutein in it, and lutein is a great antioxidant.
Lycopene, which is going to come in your tomatoes, your pink grapefruit, and your watermelons.
Manganese, which is in your seafood, your lean meat, your milk, and your nuts.
Polyphenols from thyme and oregano.
Selenium is also in seafood and your lean meats and your whole grains.
And your offal.
And your offal. O-F-F-A-L. I don't know what offal is.
Intestines.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody learned something today.
I actually think offals are pretty awful, but I truthfully haven't tasted them. So
Vitamin A is going to come from liver, sweet potatoes, carrots, milk, and egg yolks.
Vitamin C comes from oranges and black currants and kiwi fruit and mangoes and broccoli and spinach and strawberries.
Vitamin E is going to be in your vegetable oils such as wheat germ oil, avocados, nuts, seeds, and whole grains.
Zinc is in seafood, lean meats, milk, and nuts. See how much is in milk?
Well, you know, we use zinc a lot for help with our colds and that type of thing. So what I'm hearing is seafood and lean meat, milk, and nuts helps that as well.
Yeah.
Great. And then zoochemicals like red meat,
Offal. There's that offal again.
And fish.
And so
now earlier on we weren't reading the antioxidant names that
went into them because I can't pronounce them.
A lot of them you can't pronounce.
If you can't understand by all the things that you just saw on the screen and that we just read, that's why a variety of food is so important to your life. So important, because
you need all of them. You don't need just one or two of them. You need the whole series of them. And so some of the foods have multiple antioxidants in them, which is great. But by combining all of them, you get this whole rainbow of antioxidants, and your body needs them all.
I had one of my clients ask me this week if supplements were okay to take or if we should get it from food. And I can tell you, everything I read says that if you can at all get your supplements, your vitamins and minerals from food, they treat you better that way than any other way. There's only one way that I know of that they're suggesting that you may need more of. Like when you're pregnant, you need your multivitamin and probably your folic acid if you're not eating enough. But if you're coming down from an addiction, your body has been deprived of a lot of the nutrients, a lot of malnutrition if you're an alcoholic.
So you got to build it up fast.
So they want you to take those vitamins, but as fast as you can, start eating right so that you get off the supplements and you're getting it from your food, even in that situation. We're going to talk about the 12 best antioxidants that you can take and why. We just got back from our Sunday routine. It was a good Sunday.
It was.
So on Sunday, we go over to our daughter's home and her husband, our son-in-law, and our two baby granddaughters, and we always have dinner together and play games together. Every Sunday.
And play with babies.
And we take turns who fixes the meal. This week, I fixed the meal. And it
was exceptional.
Pot roast and some of our peaches from the fall, and I made a peach cobbler, and yeah, it was a good.
It's good time.
Good time. So I still got my coat on. It's a little chilly, but we're going to continue with some of the things we were doing for antioxidants. But I want to show you this beautiful bottle of. What is it?
Elderberry juice.
Elderberry juice that we made ourselves. And
these are the elderberries we picked when they were ripe in, was it in September we finally got to pick them?
I think so.
Yeah.
And
we've had them frozen.
Yes. So all we did yesterday was take out one bag over at our daughter's house, and you just go like this.
For those of you who haven't harvested and then processed elderberries, one of the techniques for getting the berries off of the stems, which there are a lot of stems, is you freeze the berries and they fall off the stems fairly easily. You still have to do a little bit of stem cleanup, But that's the way you get them off, and then you can go through the rest of the preparing.
And what we do is a cup of the berries and a cup of water. Approximately, a little more. I had 7 cups of berries. I put 9 cups of water in. And you bring it to a boil for 30 minutes, and then I simmered it for 45 minutes and then turned it off and let it seep for another hour. And we did something this time we haven't ever done, and we took raw honey and put into it. And because we're only taking a tablespoon at a time, and the raw honey has some really good things also, so we're taking a tablespoon.
Well, adding the sweetening to it, I mean, the berries are very tart. So adding this a little bit of sugar helps the medicine go down, right?
Well,
so
we've been fine taking it that way. I just wanted to preserve it, and I've been told that the honey preserves it better. So we tried it, and here we go.
And we're liking it very much. Now,
but it is so sweet.
How much sugar did they? How much honey did your recipe say to add?
Half. If you had 10 cups of juice, you add 5 cups.
And so, what was your ratio?
I had 11 cups, and I added 4, which is this was the honey jar.
It's much sweeter than we're used to. So next time, a little bit less honey.
I think I could do a cup, and that would be enough.
That would be perfect.
But we were trying for preserving because we had a little incident the last time.
Yeah, the last that we made we made a lot.
A lot.
And so the last of it that we had got a little bit fizzy.
No, a lot. It was like elderberry wine. I took it one day and I went, oh my word, that's pure alcohol. So, yeah, we got rid of that.
We weren't trying for alcohol.
No, we weren't.
So,
anyway.
I think a good caveat here is that we picked lots of elderberries. We've already processed much of it.
Well, we made 6 quarts before.
Right, and we shared that with Connie and Tim. And so this season had used up the part of it that we were keeping, but we still had a lot of berries in the freezer. So we took some of those berries out.
7 cups, which made a dent.
Yeah.
Not even.
We will be able to have berries from what we picked this whole year, having all the elderberry juice that we need to keep us healthy.
Yeah.
Which is amazing that I didn't think we'd pick that much. But
I'm very much.
I'm very pleased.
Oh, so sweet.
Yeah.
But all I can say is, okay, the honey, it does have some good things in it. So, and especially this is local honey, and we need it for allergies. So, there you go. I'll let you put that back in the refrigerator.
Okay.
We're going to continue with foods for antioxidants, and we're going to do 12 of them. So I have pictures of some of them. First is dark chocolate. So dark chocolate, the higher it is in the cocoa, the more antioxidants that it is. And this is
78.
Lindt, L-I-N-D-T. And so when we eat it, we each eat a bar like this, which we're not going to do at this very moment. And I know I'm teasing you with it.
No, you're not teasing.
And this is 78%. We're about ready to move to 85.
We didn't start at 78%.
No, we started with dark Dove chocolate. And then we discovered, after, goodness, using that for a couple of years, that it has soy in it. In fact, everything has soy lecithin in it, but we made this wonderful discovery. I think I told you guys that when we got above 70% and above, they took the soy lecithin out. Don't have a clue why, don't even know why they put it in, but we are able to do it without.
But we didn't start with 78. I mean, we stepped up to that. Because, as you know, if you've eaten the higher percentages of cocoa in them, that they tend to be what would you call
bitter.
It? Bitter? Is that the right word?
Yeah, but now I love the 78%.
They taste great. And so, anyway, go ahead. I won't steal your thunder.
No, you could steal.
Oh, okay. we have adjusted very well to the 78, so we're looking at increasing the percentage
to the 85.
To the 85. See if we can like that and develop a taste for that, because that's even higher percentage of antioxidants.
So why are we eating chocolate? Chocolate is our normal dessert. That is what we have for dessert after our dinner, is 1 square of chocolate, and it is full of antioxidants. It's the number 1, or it's one of the 12 best for antioxidants. So it gives you a little bit of pleasure, and it's good for you.
Yeah.
There you go. Number 2, pecans.
I'm looking over the top of the pecans.
I was so surprised to find out about pecans. Pecans reduce your oxidized LDL cholesterol by 25 to 33%.
So you're talking like a serving's worth does that, or it does it for a while? They have a positive effect on
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I love pecans. I mean, they're a good fat. I love pecans. So blueberries are another one, and we were able to buy the wild blueberries, the little tiny ones, from Maine. So Justin Rhodes went, when he was on his
Great American Farm Tour.
he went up to Maine, and they went to a wild blueberry farm, and we were able to buy a big bag of them the other day, and that's really good. So blueberries, blueberries are an antioxidant, but they help huge with your brain power and in helping to decrease Alzheimer's. My memory was going, so I needed some blueberries.
More blueberries, please.
Strawberries are also, and let me look at all the berries on here. Strawberries, raspberries, berries are just amazing for you. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Strawberries have they're called anthocyanins, and that's a good thing. It's what causes the red color, and so it's also in several other fruits that have red color, the beets and things, and that's a really good thing.
Our elderberries that we got are more of a blue than a red.
Yes.
So we need to find out which of the antioxidants are there. We know that they're there, and they probably have a special name, but the darker colors in the fruits and vegetables is a result of the various antioxidants that are in them. Because now you were telling me that the anthocyanins are also in other vegetables, right? Not just the berries.
Right.
Okay.
Right. I also wanted to show you with the chocolate, like this is 100%. I mean, I don't not know. This is from Trader Joe, and it's organic, and I don't know how dark it is. I mean, what the percentage, it doesn't say on there
Doesn't
anywhere.
say, so
there's no sugar in there, obviously. This is what we make our hot chocolate with when we allow ourselves to have hot chocolate, and we just put smidgets of sugar, which we have also taken down to nothing, and that's why that elderberry is just knocking us out with the sweetness, because we're not used to sweet at all. Another one is goji berries. We love goji berries. If you've never seen them, let's see, they look like that.
These are dried.
And they're very good. They're higher in antioxidants than elderberries are. They're like dried little raisins, only they're really, really good for you.
I like doing videos like this where we get to eat stuff.
Kale, kale is the master vegetable and fruit. Red cabbage, again, it's that red color. Beans, pinto beans, and beets, that red color, and spinach. And then one that I found interesting was artichokes. This is really interesting. If you fry your artichokes, you will lose almost all their nutrient value. If you boil them, let me get this right. If you boil them, it raises the antioxidant level 8 times. If you steam them, it raises it 15 times.
Wow.
So
wow. So just as a recap, we've said dark chocolate, pecans, strawberries, raspberries, and blueberries, goji berries, artichokes, elderberries.
She almost forgot.
Well, elderberries isn't even on my list.
It's not on her list, but
Yeah.
we know it is.
Kale, spinach, red cabbage, beans, and beets. Again, eat a variety.
Absolutely.
Eat a variety. So
For those of you who may be asking the question, well, antioxidants, what is it that they're doing that's so good? More video coming out another time, so be watching for it.
really? What are we doing on another video?
It's in the future.
I guess he's going to make it all himself. I'm excited. I am going to show you a picture. Hopefully it'll show. Do you see this? This is an antioxidant. This is a free radical. And this antioxidant is giving one of its electrons to this free radical. And then this makes this stable and it won't run around your body and cause damage, wrinkles, disease, arthritis, all of these terrible things.
So the running around is it lacks an electron.
Mm-hmm.
So it is seeking an electron and it will pull it from
anything,
from other substances
and damage.
And it damages them.
Yep.
It turns them into something different, and a lot of times it's a very
It's what makes our wrinkles too.
okay. So it causes the bad stuff
Causes
to happen.
aging.
So this is the antioxidant lesson that I thought you were going to tell them about. I didn't realize you were going to show the picture.
Oh yeah.
But that's what I was talking about.
So I knew there wasn't one in the future because this was it.
This is it now. Wow. The future is now.
I want to just tell you, we will keep talking about this. The biochemical individuality that we all have has to do with free radicals, actually, because what happens to my body and what happens to your body and what happens to his body are different. Now, what happens to Jim and my body are very similar because we live the same lifestyle, even though we have different genes.
Yep.
We eat the same foods, we exercise the same, we worry the same, we do so many things the same. There's still some differences.
There are a lot of differences.
He can still lose weight faster than I can because he's a man.
Think that's what it is?
No, I know that's what it is.
I thought I had a pure heart. Maybe that's not it.
He does have a pure heart. But keep understanding that don't beat up yourself. Just look at your lifestyle and look at the way you're sleeping and look at the way you're exercising and look at the way you're worrying and see what you can do about changing things for the better.
Absolutely. And we're not saying that if you do all of those things right and you still don't get your health and your weight the way you want to be, that
you're doing it wrong.
That you're doing it wrong. I mean, there may be a factor you're not aware of. It could be genetic. It could be environmental that you just haven't recognized. It's a good idea to seek some mentoring or professional help to try to figure that out, perhaps, to identify what it is that is different about your whole, not only your biochemical, but your entire lifestyle, all those aspects, so that you can determine what's the limiting factor.
Well, for all of my clients, what I have them do is fill out 3-day journal. Food, activity, sleep, stress, what are you doing? What are you drinking? What are you eating? What are you smoking? What are your environment? And find out a little bit about what your life is really doing to find out why you're not losing or why you're not, what isn't going on in your life.
Yeah, and sometimes it may be something you really can't control. But knowing that can help you start making the changes that might be able to gain you the control you need.
People don't like filling out that 3 days. So
it's hard. It's hard. It's very hard, but very important.
So have a terrific week. Look for those wonderful antioxidants to eat. And as you can see, there are so many of them. Have a great week, guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.